Welcome to today's stock market news update. Let's dive into some key stories from around the world that could shape investor sentiment. First up, we have updates on China's economy. Trading Economics reported that China's economy grew by 4.8% year-on-year in the third quarter of 2025, which was down from 5.2% in the second quarter. This matched what markets expected, but the growth has slowed after a strong beginning to the year due to trade pressures from the United States, ongoing issues in the property sector, and weak consumer spending. In September, retail sales in China increased at their slowest rate in a year, even with government programs to support consumers, while the unemployment rate dropped slightly, but stayed close to the 6-month high from August. On a brighter note, industrial production picked up to its fastest growth in 3 months before the Golden Week holiday. For trade, both exports and imports came in better than expected, as companies expanded into new markets and holiday spending helped domestic demand. China's Statistics Bureau warned that risks and challenges from outside continue, and the recovery is still on shaky ground. However, they noted that the 5.2% growth over the first 9 months provides a strong base for hitting the full-year target of around 5%. This kind of economic data from China, a major global player, could influence markets worldwide through trade and supply chains. Shifting to related developments involving China and its resources, a Yahoo Finance article shared that Australia's Prime Minister is highlighting his country's large resource supplies as a way to address China's restrictions on rare earth exports during a meeting today with United States President Donald Trump. This comes as the United States and other nations work to find new sources for critical minerals. Anthony Albanese is meeting Trump today at around 11 a.m. in Washington to push for an agreement on critical minerals and also get confirmation on the United States' commitment to the AUKUS Pact, which involves supplying Australia with nuclear submarines. China's recent export limits on rare earths were a big topic last week among global finance leaders in Washington. United States Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent mentioned that a group response is coming together, with talks involving European allies, Australia, Canada, India, and Asian democracies. Moves like these on critical minerals could play a role in global markets, given their importance to industries like technology and defense. Now, turning to another story on international trade and energy, a Reuters article stated that United States President Donald Trump repeated on Sunday that Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi told him India will stop purchasing Russian oil, and he warned that New Delhi would face large tariffs if it does not follow through. Trump said he talked with Modi, and the Prime Minister confirmed India would not continue with Russian oil. When asked about India's claim that they knew nothing about such a discussion, Trump responded that if they stick to that, they will keep paying those large tariffs, which they do not want. This type of back and forth on oil trade could impact energy markets and broader economic relations. That's all for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates and don't forget to subscribe.